Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. You are here in the home of the Slightly Above Average Ship Review. I'm your host, KPZ. Today I got a match for you in a 4-on-4 match in the Pan-European Tier 2 Tech Tree Destroyer, the Romulus. So the Romulus has 3 guns. It's got a wacky 2-tube and a 4-tube torpedo launcher arrangement instead of just having 3 and 3. One has 2, one has 4. It is a good introductory ship to this line, in my opinion, because this playstyle that you use in the Romulus is going to carry through tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, and even tier 5. So your guns have a longer reload. Your torpedoes reload pretty quickly, but they don't do a ton of damage. So essentially, these boats, the tier 2 through the tier 5, are what I call torpedo spammers. And so you're just going to shoot torpedoes whenever you have a target to shoot them at. Here, we have moved into Bravo, and we are torping one wide set, one narrow set at this Valkyrie, which is visible here in the Alpha Cap. We are hiding behind this island, so the Valkyrie cannot shoot at us at all. And just going to let these torpedoes do their work and see, look at beautiful spread there. So maybe these launchers actually work well with the interlocking spread. As you can see, 1, 2, 3 torpedoes. First blood, devastating strike. That is how it's done. All right, so we're going to cap out Bravo and move into Alpha and try to engage. This St. Louis was about to launch out at him here, and I notice he turned away out of torpedo range. We do get a solo base cap. You know, I really wish Wargaming would discontinue these 3-on-3, 4-on-4, 2-on-2, 1-on-1, anything short of a full match. Just make us wait until you get a full lobby and then put us into the game. That being said, I played many matches in the Romulus. You know, I'm sure you saw on Monday, I talked about all of my backup files, 500 gigabytes worth of gameplay in World of Warships Legends was all deleted because I've updated the program, not realizing it would delete the archive. So I actually didn't have any matches in the Romulus. That's the only ship that was spared. Because, you know, it's hard to get a match that isn't tier 2 and tier 3 and against tier 3 ships. This ship, like most tier 2 ships, maybe except for the Ensign Gabolde, doesn't really do very well when there's airplanes in the air, when you're constantly spotted, when you're constantly being shot at. You know, in the matches I played prior to the Great Deletion, there were games where I had 2 solid kills and then couldn't get anywhere else in the match to do anything, or matches where I had 3 kills, but then just got totally evaporated and didn't end up near the top of the board. So instead, you get this gimpy 4-on-4 match. But we're gonna do the yeoman's work here, folks. So St. Louis, he's trying to run away. Again, just torp launching. We do set him on fire, which helps us because he probably burns the damage con there. Continuing to shoot. This is the technique you're going to have to use to angle away and shoot at the same time. Anyway, he eats all those torpedoes. Second devastating strike, kill number 2. And again, that is how it's done here in the Romulus. All right, so we're going to cut back here and head over to the Charlie Cap. There is one ship left on the enemy team. And what says domination other than killing 75% of the enemy team? Well, I don't know. Let's find out here in the Romulus. So you got 3 guns. They have a very long reload. You got a twin torpedo launcher and a quad torpedo launcher. They reload quickly. They don't do a ton of damage. So basically, that's how you have to play the Romulus here. You just spam your torpedoes whenever you can get them. And if there's an enemy ship, like a destroyer, or maybe a cruiser that's not paying attention, or a battleship going around an island, you can set them on fire with these guns and then run away. Here I'm checking my range. That blue team ship I looked at briefly before that is indeed AFK. He did not load into the game. So we pretty much have this battleship all to ourselves. He is in the process of solo capping out Charlie, while also in the process of killing this ship which never loaded into the match. Or maybe he did and he's busy drinking a juice box. I don't know. So we're going to continue to speed on in here to the cap. I really can't believe I have to ask my teammate to help me win the match, but that's what I just did. Just to make sure he understands that we need to kill this ship in order to win the game. All right, so we are in torpedo range. However, this commander has cleverly positioned himself behind the island, so he's torpedo safe in this position. Is that a Katori? Well, very interesting. Pardon me. We went from like 85-degree weather to where I live. It's like 50-something today. I think they're trying to get me sick. Speaking of getting me sick, these 4-on-4 matches, or anything less than 9, is also kind of sick. But I'll tell you what, guys, maybe if my entire archive didn't get deleted, I could have brought you a Kraken fail or a different game, but really tragically, they were all wiped out. Just like the AFK ship got wiped out by the Katori. Now, we are moving in here. The Katori, even though it's classified as a cruiser, is really a battleship IRL. So we are going to move in here and do to him what we did to the St. Louis. He shot way too soon, and we are going to hit 1 and 2 right in the breadbasket, and sayonara means goodbye. Devastating strike, kill number 3, and that's the end of the match. That's how you do it in the Romulus, folks. All right, here we are on the victory screen. First blood medal, 3 devastating strike medals. We got 54,454 total damage, 14 torpedo strikes, 3 kills, 1 solo base cap, 1 assisted base cap, just short of 100,000 silver, 2543 ship XP and commander XP. So 14 torpedo strikes. So you definitely have to spam these torpedoes early and often. There we are on the top of the board, 1695 base XP. Maybe we couldn't have gotten it done without that AFK ship. But that being said, 4 medals, 3 kills, we will take it in the Romulus. Here in a minute, we are going to go into the port and take a look at the ship. Honest, we're going to go into the port and take a look at the ship. I wouldn't lie to you guys, we really are. All right, here we are in the port with the Romulus. Upgrades, well, the ship has all the modules installed. It is fully upgraded. Consumables, just 2 charges of the engine boost. You got this common battle booster for speed, the temporary Type 1 camo, and of course the early adopter flag. Stats, I believe it's 6,290 hit points with our build. We got those 3 120 millimeter guns. Looks like a 8-point-something, 9-kilometer firing range, 7.2 second reload, 18-second turn time. HE shells do 1,600 damage with a 7% fire chance. The AP shells do 2,000 damage. Torpedoes, you have 1 twin and 1 quad launcher. Reload every 35.2 seconds. The max damage is only 5,674. The torpedoes go 8 kilometers at 59 knots. The detectability is 1,200 meters. So you just got to fire them out whenever they're reloaded. That's the bottom line. I think you saw that in that match. Pretty much. All right, AA defense. I mean, it's not terrible for this tier, but it's not anything to write home about. Maneuverability, 35 knots, 440 meter turning circle, 2.1 second rudder shift time. Concealment, also not great. 5 kilometers on the surface, 2.5 from the air, 2 kilometers flat when firing in smoke. I'm sorry if I got any of these numbers wrong. Due to my vision, I can barely see the screen. All right, here is the Concealment Commander, Torpedo Commander, whatever you want to call him, Stig Eriksson. We got Swirsky and Bay. This is the build I recommend for all of the Pan-European destroyers from Tiers 2 to Tiers 5 due to the same kind of scenario with this long main battery reload and quick reloading, low damage torpedoes. So we're using Torpedo Safari, Fragile Threat, Perceptive, Destroyer Be Destroyed, and Unstoppable. Anyway, that's the Romulus. Again, I apologize for it being a 4-on-4 match, but I'm kind of under the gun with a 500 megabyte video archive biting the dust. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, hit the like button. You saw the Clash Horn on Monday, and hopefully I'll be able to get other videos up on the other ships and take care of business during this next update. Thanks for watching, everybody.